A Russian BMP-2 was destroyed by an FPV drone south of Katarinivka, Donetsk region. FPV, first-person view drones, have emerged as a significant threat to Russian armored vehicles in Ukraine. These drones, often equipped with explosives, are highly cost-effective compared to traditional anti-armor weapons. Their agility and precision allow them to bypass traditional defenses, making them particularly effective against tanks, infantry fighting vehicles, and other military equipment. Ukrainian forces have refined their use of FPV drones for direct strikes on high-value targets, with a single FPV drone costing a fraction of a Javelin missile but achieving comparable destructive power in certain scenarios. Russia has struggled to counter this threat effectively, as traditional countermeasures like reactive armor are less effective against the precise strikes of drones. One-third of the fuel facilities used by Russia to supply their army have been damaged, Ukraine's military intelligence representative Andriy Yusov said. He added that Russia faces major issues restoring these facilities as key components are imported and difficult to acquire due to sanctions.
First, we have not commented. We're not saying, well, they regularly have something burning there, somewhere a refinery, somewhere a distillery, somewhere something else. So does it have an impact? Yes, it does. There are statistics, there is open data. A third of the production is affected to some extent, damaged and affected. There are major problems with each restoration because it involves imported equipment. Considering the sanctions on the supply of this equipment, there are significant problems. Those devices that can be brought in illegally in most cases or smuggled. So yes, this is a problem for the enemy, and the introduction of import restrictions for fuel and lubricants, petroleum products, clearly show that the enemy feels these restrictions. And once again, it is important to emphasize that we are not talking about civilian targets. When we talk about refineries, these are the same refineries that fuel enemy vehicles, equipment, tanks, planes, and all that shoots and launches rockets towards Ukraine. These are the same refineries that sell petroleum products and finance the Russian military aggression against Ukraine. Just like the enemy's banking system, for example, their digital system, he uses all of this in aggression against Ukraine. And yes, what happens in response is justified and affects the enemy as well.
Evacuation, Russian style. If you didn't die during the assault, they'll finish you off while they're transporting you. Two days ago, 14 people went in. None survived. Then another 7. Again, none survived. This is not a war. 2 Russian liberators fled their positions as soon as things got heated, inexplicably refusing to go on the assault without weapons.
Вот с другом откатились со смертельной точки нахуй. Блять, темно не видно, надо этот включать. О, горит фонарик? А почему тебя не видно? Не понимаю. Короче, друга не видно. Посылали командование прям в наглую на смерть. Я отказался идти. Вот он, друг мой, который откатился со мной вдвоем. Остальных отправили обратно, я отказался от командования, потому что туда на смерть. Дня назад заходили 14 человек, никто не выжил. В этот же день заходили 7 человек, тоже никто не выжил. Нас Баба-Яга неделю прям долбила. Кое-как выжили, молились, но выжили. У нас ничего нету, ни автоматов, ни бронежилетов. Мы откатились через поле, через все полностью бежали. Везде птички. Кое-как выжили. Вышли в деревню. Сейчас еще бы, слава богу, добраться до места дислокации. Меня хочет перевести в штурма, что я отказался на приказ. Птичка летит. Может, сука, туда взлететь. Где-то птичка летает заряженная. Смотрит, кто где есть. Если видео дойдет, это хорошо, если я его отправлю. Я не знаю, что делать вообще. Это не война. Это просто на смерть нас отправляют.
Ukrainian Mi-8 helicopters successfully intercepted and downed a Shahed 136 attack drone. The UAV was escorted out of the populated area and neutralized in a forested zone. Iranian Shahed drones have become a central feature of Russia's air strategy in Ukraine, deployed extensively to target infrastructure and civilian areas. Known for their low cost and simplicity, these kamikaze-style drones are used in waves, often overwhelming Ukrainian air defenses. In 2024, Russia launched over 2,200 Shahed drones, with Ukraine intercepting around 86% of them. Despite these efforts, many still reach their targets, causing significant damage to power grids and other infrastructure. The drones, rebranded as Geran 2 by Russia, are equipped with loitering capabilities, allowing them to hover over targets before striking. Recent modifications, such as improved navigation and thermobaric warheads, have made them more effective and destructive. Their increasing use highlights a shift in Russian tactics to compensate for missile shortages and to pressure Ukraine's defenses. This sustained drone campaign not only disrupts daily life in Ukraine, but also draws international condemnation and sanctions against Iran for supplying these weapons. SpaceX secured a Pentagon deal to expand Ukraine's access to the encrypted Starshield signal on Starlink. A total of 3,000 terminals will now use this secure network, boosting Ukraine's connectivity through 2025. Ukraine's air shield reinforced. The second batch of F-16s from Denmark has arrived, President Zelensky confirms. Mass protests in South Korea. Around 150,000 people gathered in Seoul demanding the president's resignation. Impeachment requires 200 parliamentary votes, but only 192 were secured as the ruling party People Power boycotts the process.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.